Yo, welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Just here for a fun live stream today. We're going to be looking at just Bitcoin and some other crypto news and some other interesting protocols and developments here in the space. And, basically just as a precursor here, Bitcoin sucks. And I say that as someone who loves Bitcoin. But actually using Bitcoin is a pretty bad experience compared to almost every other cryptocurrency. So make sure to smash the thumbs up and leave a comment or jump into the live chat and let me know where you guys are tuning in from. And so, as always, thanks to Compass. We have a link down in the video description below. Please support us. Please support us if you use it. But they make it so everyone can mine Bitcoin. Mining hardware, the world's best facilities, the Compass guarantee, everything like that. It's a fun way to basically get into the Bitcoin mining game, which is one of the most incredible ways to earn passive income with cryptocurrencies. They support us big time. So if you do want to go ahead and support the channel, then you can do that. So with all that said, let's jump into it. So I'm gonna look at the pros and cons here in this video, and we're gonna cover some other fun stuff and look at some NFTs because you can't just get away from non-fungible tokens lately. But the takeaway is that I sent a Bitcoin transaction here, and let's go ahead and pull up my Bitcoin amount. I'll just use CoinGecko. And I grabbed the amount sent. So at the time of this video, about $334, and my fee was over $20. Okay, and I understand the basics here. All right, and I did not use SegWit. Right, so you could use the Betch32 or the P2SH, which is basically the one address, and excuse me, not the one address. You have the B address. And so forth. But the takeaway is I could have saved 51% or 37% of my fees if I would have used one of these upgrades. These are truly just upgrades to the Bitcoin from a protocol level. But I know what everybody's thinking. Lightning, right? Lightning. Bitcoin, Lightning. All right. So let's talk about that. So Bitcoin Lightning is a second layer added to the Bitcoin's network to enable transactions to be done off of the blockchain. Okay, Lightning Network is designed to speed up transaction processing times and decrease the associated costs of Bitcoin's blockchain. Lightning Work still has costs associated with it and can be susceptible to fraud and malicious attacks, per this article, this key takeaway. Bitcoin price swings may prevent the crypto from becoming a popular method of payment, limiting the use of the Lightning Network. So when I think about this, I've used Bitcoin to buy and sell things numerous times, but really the further along we go in the timeline here, I really do see Bitcoin just simply as a store of value. It's simply an asset. It really is the digital gold. And with that, not a ton of transactions can be completed per second. It takes a while. I mean, you're lugging along this old archaic coin, right? And I get it. I love altcoins. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there that I really enjoy that are other than Bitcoin. But I also really like Bitcoin, and I truly respect it as the OG and having that first mover advantage. And just, I don't write it off, right? There's a 21 million max supply that just limited locked quantity there is truly a beautiful thing. And it's powered by proof of work. It means it's a mineable blockchain. You can earn passive income with Bitcoin miners, process transactions, mint coins, and basically a share of the transaction fees associated. So it's a very incredible, cryptocurrency and technology without a doubt. But so I was just, I like to pull in third-party sources, and this may say Bitcoin Cash, but Bitcoin Cash is just Bitcoin with bigger blocks. But this holds true. If you delete the cache, then it would also be the same for Bitcoin. When you send it to an exchange, for the fact that it's mineable, the fact that the blockchain is slow, and how long it takes to complete Bitcoin transactions, right? So after 15 confirmations on the network, about 2.5 hours. And then the other general rule for Bitcoin to be confirmed is 6 transactions, or 6 confirmations, excuse me, which should take around an hour. So basically you send your Bitcoin to the address that, or to the exchange that you want to, and they're going to take a couple hours confirming it. You can send it from, say, me to you, just wallet to wallet, and you'll see it hit your wallet. You'll see the transaction there. And, you know, that's okay. But this is not going to fly when you want to buy something at the store. Do you want to go to the store and buy something and sit there for an hour? Even when you buy things online with Bitcoin in this regard, this may be the difference of you getting cut off from that day's shipping window. And, you know, now your stuff's shipping a day later. Not the biggest deal, but it's slower than, say, an alternative. And, you know, honestly, like, that's kind of okay. I'm not even here to, you know, hate on it so much in that regard. It's more so just like it's digital gold. And you're like, but Litecoin, man, Litecoin is a reality now. I just don't see it. They say, like, everybody hypes up Lightning, but have you ever even completed a Lightning transaction? I mean, honestly, have you ever completed a Bitcoin Lightning transaction? Do you even, like, understand it? So here's a good old beginner's guide to installing a Lightning node on Linux, 2021 edition. Okay, so run through this list. I guarantee out of all of the viewers on this live stream, less than 10% of the people could do this, and we are a crypto mining channel. I'm not hating on you guys. I think you're all awesome, but you know, this isn't simple. I mean, sure, you can copy and paste this, and once you get the basics of Linux, you know, you'll get this going. But copy and pasting and, like, actually having a full understanding of what you're really doing are two different things. You're like, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and buy a Casa node. They made Bitcoin nodes for me. I mean, that's great, but they're no longer in production. They're sold out. New model, whatever. I mean, there's no like solution here that's readily available. And understand, you know, we've got Bitcoin, you know, knocking on the $50,000 per coin door again. And it's digital gold. And, you know, like, again, it sucks to use. Anyone who actually uses Bitcoin and they don't just live on an exchange and they want to LARP, because, like, I get sick of that stuff. I'm like, bro, have you actually ever used Bitcoin? Have you ever used it yourself? Have you mined Bitcoin? Have you held it in your wallet and sent it to another wallet, another exchange, another person, bought something with it? And you know, it's just it's not making it happen. But you guys say get Umbrel. All right, so let's go get Umbrel. My personal Bitcoin node. Let's check it out. Buy Bitcoin. No. Become Bitcoin. So running a node is for everyone now. Without Umbrel, your wallet's company server, your personal node. Okay. I'm interested. You can install. So we're dealing with an operating system here, basically. You know, like it's custom built. Install Umbrel on Raspberry Pi 4, or you can install Umbrel on Linux. I mean, this is sweet, but this is not. This is still, like, nothing more than someone tech savvy could go ahead and accomplish. This is really cool. You know, without a doubt. I mean, I like this. This is a good heads up, Mr. Greer. So, Andy C says I'm cranky today. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. So, you know, I mean, that's a good comparison. Same as flashing SMOS to a USB. I mean, so I get that, and I think this is cool, and this appeals to me, and I could get down with this and do this. But the fact of the matter is that most people won't do that. They won't do that at all. So I don't know. I want you guys to go ahead and roll the comments in. We can talk about this a little bit more, dive a little deeper, and then we have some other stuff to talk about. So you're saying strike lightning. That was a bad. I thought I had lightning. I was gonna get where I wanted to go. This is what I want, a more connected financial world. Strike off for skip fees and stack sats. So I will, let's see about Strike. What is Strike? Zap Solutions, Bitcoin. Oh, is this the, yeah, this is this guy. We got Zap in here. I was looking at this. Zap Sats. Zap some Sats. They love that marketing. Jack Mallers, founder of Zap, at the Bitcoin 2021 conference where everybody got COVID. I mean, I almost went to that and I couldn't believe that basically everyone got COVID from that thing. There is a line of like being against the vaccine and being into cryptocurrency. And I say that from someone who's like, yo, government, you can't mandate what I put in my body. That's kind of ridiculous. But I don't even want to open up that can of worms today. There is one other thing I do want to talk about, and today's video sponsor, and that's going to be a Mining Watchdog Smart Chain Token. And so I bring this up because it's a cool concept, something that we've actually talked about doing in the Discord server, really for years, not necessarily with a token, but it's a decentralized peer-to-peer multi-utility token is how they're billing it. We can look at their tokenomics here: 10% team advisor, 12% marketing, 8% pre-seed sale, 20% private sale, 6% strategic sale, 8.6% public sale. I guess we're doing it again. 8.6% public sale, 26% to the foundation, 3% to the liquidity pool, and 6% to staking. So basically, like 9% to the community, and the rest goes to the team and sales. But what's interesting about this token is that basically the way they're pivoting here is they want to be a decentralized peer-to-peer marketplace to power the sale of crypto hardware. And where they're putting their focus here is going to be crypto mining gear. And I do think there's been a void on, what do you do with your used hardware, right? Do you go to eBay? There are some others stepping up to try to fill this void right now. And obviously we've talked about Compass, but not someone with an actual token. And I don't know if I necessarily like adding a token before you have a working product. I think you could bring, a more of a pilot product to market and then attach the token there to really fuel that. But this has a built-in escrow policy associated. So here's the pitch, right? So it's supposed to be 100% decentralized. Several holding benefits such as purchase power appreciation, multi-spending venture, primary currency on a multi-purpose peer-to-peer marketplace. So I mean, if you have any platform that takes off and garners any kind of success, your platform currency will do well. Sometimes projects have tokens associated with their platform that honestly really have kind of no point or use, and they still appreciate and skyrocket in value. Obviously this video is not financial advice. I'm not here to show this. You only buy this if you want to, all that kind of stuff. But this is a ERC20 token, so it's on the Ethereum blockchain. And I bring it up also now because the sale is going to start here in just about a little bit over 3 days. And, so the best opportunity, traditionally speaking, is to get into things as early as possible. So, that's really my notes on this project here. Of all the things I'd pulled up, it's at the time here they're targeting one MSC is supposed to be about 50 cents. We can look back on this and laugh and watch it dump or watch it pump and be like, wow, remember when we could have participated in that sale for 50 cents? It's just like when I see people bragging about Solana, and Grusa, I saw you in the chat. You were talking about Solana well before most people. Now Solana is the 10th biggest cryptocurrency when ranked by CoinMarketCap at $75 a token. And we break out the 1 year chart. So just at the beginning of 2021, so just at the beginning of this year, it was trading under $2. That's, I mean, you get into good buys and other things that don't do as well, but I mean, it's just crazy, up 2,200%. And I wouldn't have considered this risky, right? But you just kind of get overwhelmed by all the tokens, and you're like, is that really the one I want to go in on? Is that the one I want to back? You know, yeah. See, Danny Grusso in the chat, he was raving about it before it even went to testnet. And I don't know, almost every token and project and coin you've told me about in the Discord server, which you guys should totally join if you haven't already, ended up mooning. He was talking about CryptoPunks in our Discord when they were $200. Okay, the floor for CryptoPunks right now is $250,000. Do you understand that? CryptoPunks, you know what these are? Arguably the most popular NFTs ever. Floor. So that means the cheapest ones you can buy right now, $250,000 or just a couple $1,000 under that. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. And all this is taking place on the Ethereum blockchain, just like the token we were talking about. Oh, I did ask them if they had any plans for BEP20 support, and they say that there's room to support BEP20, and so basically that's something they're going to look at and evaluate in the future. Another piece of news that I saw that I really did not like, I meant to pull it up here. EU trace Bitcoin transactions. See, I had more breaking news on this. I don't know. I saw something more recently that had a little bit more info, but basically they're banning anonymous digital currency transfers, but even more so that they have committed to building out Bitcoin tracking information, making none of the Bitcoin transactions, pseudo anonymous, because Bitcoin transactions actually aren't pseudo anonymous. And so, I should have said this earlier. This is, what it's like doing stuff live. If you are interested in the Mining Watchdog Smart Chain token, you can head over to their site and click the buy token, and from there you can fill in the information to be alerted on their token sale and get first dibs there if you want to do so. But what I was saying is this is crazy, and this is a true attack on Bitcoin, and we need something to deal with this. And it's the same thing for Ethereum. Ethereum is pseudo anonymous in the same way. And just a couple of days ago, I was talking about top 5 cheap altcoins and stuff like that. And I think Tornado Cash is so cool that I've never talked to them. They don't pay me. I'm not shilling this and whatever else. But it's a decentralized protocol for private transactions on Ethereum. It's super freaking cool. Okay, so Uber Spidey says that's not how you say pseudo. All right, you want to call me out live? I can't even spell it either.
Pseudo.
Oh! Oh man! All right.
Pseudo.
I've been saying that wrong for years.
Pseudo.
Who the hell made it like this? Now I'm pissed. Alright, pseudo. You pseudo. I'm not cussing on the stream. Pseudo! I remember that like sumo. Alright. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming here. Done embarrassment live. Now my flow is all disrupted. So, Tornado Cash. Basically, I'm not here to show Tornado Cash. I couldn't care less about it. I don't even have any tokens and all that kind of stuff. But the takeaway here is that Tornado Cash is basically bringing and they have their own Torn token, which is cool from like an investment point of view. And they had an airdrop earlier. Some people did really well with that. But all-time high earlier, $436. That's pretty wild. But I mean, that's a pretty crazy volume at that price. But anyway, you can see it spiking big time lately with that volume. But anyway, point is that there's going to be a huge, watch this, I'll say this word right, niche for protocols bringing like anonymity to the chain. One project that was shown to me is Onion Mixer. I have not used it. I am not endorsing it or anything like that, but they're claiming to be the first decentralized cross-chain anonymous transaction protocol. So if we pull up the app here, click that, let's see what we got going on. So they support Binance Smart Chain and Polygon Mainnet right now, and mining vault. Anyway, it's here if you want to check it out and learn more about it. They've launched their own token, and they're referencing CertiK there. And my point is just simply, this is something I need to put more time into, but this is what it's like just kind of operating on the fly. You guys disrespected me with the with the pseudo. Come on. You know, I think that I was onto something. Nice organic pump right there. It's only down 98% from its all-time high. It hit its all-time low about a day ago. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe this thing rugged. Ooh, I should have looked at this before I went live. My gosh. Yeah, so all right, I can't recommend this one, that's for sure, but something to look into. You know, maybe this is the big play. Maybe this is a big play. Jeez, who the hell let me go live today? All right, so we'll go ahead and round it out with a little bit more information. I didn't mean to scroll away there. So obviously we've talked about Bitcoin mining a lot right now. You know, per this mining profitability aggregator here, you can see that we have mining rigs earning between $32 a day to $14 a day, and more miner models below that earning, profitability numbers. This is based off a residential electric rate here. And, obviously Bitcoin is still very profitable to mine, but with the Bitcoin price coming back up and the China mining exodus kind of leveling out as people are able to get those miners out and to other locations, and basically just everybody rushing to plug their miners in as Bitcoin, rockets back up in price, we're now looking at, an early 2021 hash rate here. It's not too far off from, what we were looking at just a little while ago. Bitcoin price is up. And let me see if this will take me where I want to go. Bitcoin price is up. The network hash rate is down. Bitcoin's difficulty adjusts every 2 weeks. And so it just adjusted and went up. If you guys remember, we had that massive fall off. So, again, we're still not even hitting early 2021 difficulty levels. The next adjustment will be pretty sharp too. Will probably be about there or close enough. But BTCP, did you really just bring that up? Are you from 2018? And did you just crawl out of the rock? You talking about Bitcoin private? Yeah. Safe to say, how is that up? How is that up 700% over last year? Who did that? It doesn't matter because the volume's $100. Yeah, this is absolutely no. This was nothing short of a scam that basically all miners fell for in 2018. Yeah, BTCP. That's code for the worst. That's a no for me, dog. But yeah, so anyway, difficulty is going to adjust back up here. That's okay. It's just the way things go and the way it works. But just something to touch on and talk about here in this video. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and round out today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed already, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. If you're watching after the fact or if you're watching live right now, It means a lot. I appreciate when you guys support the channel and tune in live and do everything like that. And also please consider supporting our sponsors if you think they're cool. Like we talked about Mining Watchdog Token and their pre-sale coming up, as well as Compass. They will connect you with mining facilities and help you purchase mining gear, which is incredibly hard to do right now. The demand is sky high and the production is low. I talked to Gold Shell earlier today about bringing more mini Doge miners to market, and so we were originally looking at doing another batch in August, and they say due to COVID issues that was just not possible. Now we're targeting September for that, so we'll see. I don't want to make any promises. Last thing I want to do is disappoint, but right behind me, we love miners. They're in the background, they're in the house, the noise never goes away. I'm still all about it. It's still fun. I know we've been covering some more tokens and stuff lately, and it's a big push for the channel. I'm just trying to bring it to new levels, expand the audience and expand the reach. And the big goal and dream here is to hit 1 million subscribers on the channel. I feel like I'm a little frustrated because I haven't been able to bring more mining farm, like solar mining farm build updates and everything. But I just had to slow it down. Everything was just getting a bit overwhelming. I had to take a deep breath, take a step back. Everything is still in the works. Everything is still underway. But, I'm more interested in getting the infrastructure set up. And honestly, I'd like to build out the farm in the bear market instead of paying bull run prices, because I don't think we can continue at these prices just indefinitely. Metrics are down across the board, not just for me, right? But just like the general retail sentiment is what I'm referencing. And yet crypto prices are sky high, and they're like, oh, institutions, they're buying in. But honestly, a lot of average Joes, I don't hear talking about cryptocurrencies too much, or they don't care. It's not like it was just a couple years or a couple months ago. So I don't know. This recent pump is cool. It's fun. It's exciting. Obviously, I'm all about it. Send it up. But it's a little hollow. It feels it's not as organic. So we'll see. I just don't want to see people get burned. I know a lot of new people enter the crypto space, and I got pretty beat up in the last bear market. I know a lot of people that got really beat up and they never came back, and that's really disappointing because crypto is incredible. The blockchain technology is incredible, and if you come into this with the right interest and the right mindsets, it can be truly life-changing in more ways than one. So that's my little rant. I'll leave it at that. Thanks so much, everyone who took the time to tune in here. I do see a couple quick questions I'll answer. So let's see. When are the giveaways? The giveaways, they're coming. I'm going to be dealing with those probably in a stream within the next week or so. My goal is to get them finished by the end of the month. So let me know. Leave some comments. I'm going to go ahead and round out the stream. Also, make sure to join the Discord server and the VoskCoin Talk forum. And as always, I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. I'll see you in the next one. We got another video coming today because I just don't sleep lately, I guess. Goodbye.